Your dog trusts you more than you think, but some everyday habits might be hurting their well-being without you noticing. These aren't huge mistakes, they're small routines that slowly chip away at their well-being. In this video, we will go over the 12 most common mistakes you should avoid to improve your dog's life, strengthen your bond, and help them feel truly loved. Mistake number 1. Bathing your dog too often. I know giving your dog lots of baths can seem like a good way to keep them clean, but it can actually backfire. Their skin produces natural oils that protect, hydrate, and keep the microbiome in balance. Every time you use shampoo too frequently, you strip that barrier, and the skin reacts by producing even more oil. This can lead to imbalance, which makes the skin overproduce oil and, ironically, makes your dog look dirtier and smell worse. A good rule of thumb is to bathe your dog every 3 to 4 months unless a veterinarian says otherwise due to a specific skin condition. Brushing also helps spread those natural oils and keeps the coat healthier and shinier. Balanced skin smells good, looks good, and helps your dog feel far more comfortable. And speaking of comfort, there is another everyday habit that can bother your dog more than you might think. Mistake number 2. Picking up your dog when it is not necessary. Most dogs don't like being picked up, even if they stay still out of habit. Think about it for a second. They prefer to move on their own, choose where to place their paws, and always have the option to walk away if something feels uncomfortable. When you scoop them up without warning, you take away exactly that freedom to choose. That is why many dogs tense up, lick their lips, or try to wiggle free. Picking up your dog should be for special situations, like an emergency, helping over an obstacle, or when your dog is very small or fragile. If you need to do it, offer a treat and make sure your dog is as calm as possible. That way you give your dog autonomy and confidence instead of taking it away. Mistake number 3. Assuming certain behaviors will fade on their own. Many owners think their dog will grow out of bad behavior over time, but habits do not disappear by magic. If your dog barks, jumps, or climbs on the counter to steal food, it is because on some level that behavior works for them. Every action has a purpose, like burning energy, getting attention, or simply having fun. Do you really expect change if you don't teach what to do instead? Your job isn't to scold after the fact, it's to guide before things go wrong. Ask for a sit when greeting people, offer a chew toy when they are anxious, or send your dog to their bed when the doorbell rings. Every time they get it right. Praise, reward, and repeat. Over time, that behavior becomes the new default. Do not ignore it or hope for miracles. Good habits are built with patience, clarity, and consistency. And speaking of expectations, there is another mistake many people make when bringing a new dog home. Mistake number 4. Assuming your dog will act like the one you had as a kid. It's easy to get nostalgic and think your new dog will be just like that childhood companion. But every dog is an individual. Even within the same breed, temperament, energy, insecurities, and learning style can be very different. Your dog has their own story, their own pace, and a unique way of understanding the world. Instead of assuming, watch how they play, how they react to noises, and how they ask for your attention. That's where you'll see their true personality. Adapt to your dog, not to a memory from the past. Customize routines, walks, and training to what your dog actually needs. And speaking of connection, some ways of showing affection do not feel as good to dogs as we think. Mistake number 5. Giving hugs that make your dog uncomfortable. I know hugging your dog can feel like the most natural way to show love, but for your dog it often isn't. In dog language, a hug is not affection, it is restraint. That's why your dog goes stiff, looks away, or licks their lips, which is their way of saying, I need space. Would it relax you if someone held you tight so you couldn't move? Instead of wrapping your arms around your dog, try something more respectful. Kneel to their level, pet the chest, side, or base of the neck, and watch their response. If your dog approaches on their own or rests their head on you, then yes, you can keep that contact a bit longer. Affection shouldn't be forced. When given with respect, it builds trust and strengthens the bond. Mistake number 6. The weekend warrior trap. If the only time your dog gets intense exercise is on weekends, you might be slipping into the weekend warrior syndrome. During the week, does your dog just circle the block, and then on the weekend you head out for long hikes or big outings? That jump can be too extreme for your dog and may cause stress or health issues, like extreme fatigue or even injuries. The solution is consistency. A little every day is better. Try slightly longer weekday walks, add scent games at home, or quiet mental activities. If on those long weekend walks you notice excessive panting, a slower pace, or frequent stops, it's time to take a break. The goal isn't to exhaust your dog, it's to keep them balanced and happy. Mistake number 7. Leaving flowers on a low table. A pretty bouquet on the coffee table might look harmless, but to your dog it is hard to resist. Dogs are naturally curious, and if something smells good, the first reaction is to investigate with their mouth. The problem is that many common plants are toxic to dogs. Lilies, tulips, ivy, chrysanthemums, and even tomato plants can trigger vomiting, diarrhea, and lots of discomfort. Is it really worth risking your dog's health for a centerpiece? Even if you think they will not touch it, 1 second of curiosity is enough to nibble a leaf or drink vase water, which can also contain toxins. The best move is to keep flowers out of reach or choose pet-safe plants. That way, your home still looks great and your dog stays safe. And speaking of avoidable hazards, there is one that happens all the time. Mistake number 8. Letting your dog stick their head out the car window. Looks like a movie scene, right? Picture your dog with ears flapping, loving the ride like it's the best thing ever. The reality is far less romantic and much more dangerous. At speed, a small rock, a branch, or any flying debris can hit their eyes or ears and cause serious injury. Dry air also irritates the cornea, and dust or pollen that blows in can end up causing conjunctivitis. If that wasn't enough, a loud noise or anything attention-grabbing could make your dog try to jump. Your job is to keep your dog safe and happy. So next time, consider leaving the windows only partly open and secure your dog with a car safety harness. Your furry friend's safety should always be a priority. Mistake number 9. Not storing or sealing food properly. It might seem minor, but opening a bag of food and dipping into it day after day is like serving stale meals. Over time, fats oxidize, vitamins degrade, and the smell turns rancid. So what is the fix? Store the food in a clean, dry, airtight container and keep it away from sunlight and heat. A helpful trick is to place the original bag inside the container, which preserves the kibble's protective coating and keeps the lot number handy. And please don't mix new kibble with old without washing the container first. Residue stuck on the walls can spoil even freshly opened food. The difference between a well-nourished dog and one with digestive upset can be something as simple as sealing the lid tightly. And since we are talking about well-being, rest deserves attention too. Mistake number 10. Not providing a proper bed. Since your dog may sleep up to 14 hours a day, the right bed is essential for their well-being. Don't you think a companion who gives you so much every day deserves a comfy place to rest? Choose a bed that fits how your dog likes to sleep. If they love to curl up, a bolster or donut-style bed will be a favorite. And if they prefer to stretch out, a wide, firm mat is the best choice. For large or senior dogs, a memory foam or orthopedic bed helps relieve joint pressure. In summer, elevated cot-style beds let air circulate and keep paws dry and cool. Look for washable, durable, comfortable materials and place the bed in a quiet corner away from drafts. When the bed loses support or still smells even after washing, it's time to replace it. Good sleep lifts mood, energy, and even behavior. Mistake number 11. Teaching too many words at once. Dogs can learn lots of cues, but piling on too many at the same time can confuse them and slow learning. It's better to focus on a few clear keywords your dog can link to specific actions. Start with basics like sit, stay, and come. Make sure your dog has truly mastered those before adding new cues. This approach gives every word a clear, consistent meaning for your dog, which avoids confusion and improves training results. Quality of learning matters far more than how many cues your dog can memorize. And now, before we move on, just know that if you visit happydogsplace.com/gift, you can download a free guide packed with tips to make your dog's life even happier. It's full of fun ideas, helpful strategies, and all the basics every pup needs to thrive. You'll find the link in the description. Mistake number 12. Dressing your dog in costumes. Your dog isn't a toy, so let them be a dog. Even if you find it adorable to see a character costume on your dog, they don't share that excitement. That outfit that makes you smile can make your dog feel uncomfortable, restricted, or even stressed. Is a funny photo really worth it if your dog has a rough time? Many costumes limit movement, trap heat, or cause small chafing spots that you may not notice right away. If it's truly cold, a sweater or jacket is fine, and a simple Halloween costume might be okay for a short time, but only if your dog is comfortable. If they're not enjoying it, take it off. There's no costume that fits your dog better than their own happiness. With this, we have covered the 12 most common mistakes you should avoid with your dog. Now I recommend watching the next video that just popped up on screen. In it, I explain the meaning behind the 60 most puzzling dog behaviors. Tap the image to open the video and learn them all.